Welcome back to my page, guys. Today we are going to be talking about multimeter, how to use multimeter. So many people requested for this video, so that is why I want to show you how you can use your multimeter, how you can use it to test your panel, and how to understand the readings of the multimeter. Okay, first of all, you must know that this other multimeter is digital multimeter. There are so many types of multimeter, but we are not using analog, we are not using any other type. But what we are using now is digital multimeter. So any kind of multimeter you have, as far as the multimeter is digital, you can still use it. Even if you don't have this type, there are so many types of digital multimeter, so many types, small, big, any size. But make sure you have digital, because this digital multimeter is the best multimeter you can use. I like analog multimeter, but I can use it, but I don't like it anymore. This one is better. You can understand it very well. So let me show you how to use the multimeter practically. Don't forget to like this video. Don't forget to share. Don't forget to comment. Let's go straight to practical. All right. Today we are going to know how to use multimeter and understand how to read the multimeter. So first of all, you must understand that this red here, this red wire, is your positive wire, and this black wire here is your negative wire. Then you must understand this multimeter is off now. This other range here, from this your right side, this other range you are seeing 200 to this other side here, this other range is your AC current. You used to test, like you test from your extension, direct light, you test, plug your extension like solar, you want to use it, and you see this line here, this place here, this yellow thing you are seeing here, this is called continuity. And this is the majorly thing we use in phone repair. This other side here also, and you can use the diode range. This is diode. This place you are seeing 2K is diode. And this other side here, from this 2M down to this one down here to this 200, is called the home. That's why you see this sign here. It's called home range. This is range. But this other one here you are seeing 2K is diode. You can use it to test diode. Then this other range here, from this 200M to this other 600, is called the DC current, and that is direct current. You use in testing, like your battery, you use to test when you plug your charging port, you check it to know whether it's supplying current. So now what we are going to do is the major place we use in testing our PCB. Let me show you the first one. The first one is your continuity, and the second one is your 20 volts from the current. This side that you are seeing V, you see something draw here and you see dot. All the meter have it. You use this side that you are seeing, this V, this other dot 20, you put it, set it in 20 volts. Don't set it at 200 volts, don't set it at 600, don't set it at 2, set it at 20. This place you are seeing this, you set it there. If you want to test battery to know the current supply of battery, or if the battery is working, or you finish testing your charging port to know if it is working. Now let's set it here to current. You must understand that current means anywhere that supplies current, anything that you know that have life, anything you know it has current, that is where you can set it to test it. Just set your meter at 20 to test it, but don't use this side to put it inside your extension to test your extension. If not, it will blow your meter. Where you want to put in your extension, you can set it other side here. You can set it to this 200 volts, it's high voltage. Then you put it inside the extension. and you test it. But first of all, let's test this battery to know how many volts, how to know how many, to know the current of this battery, to know how many volts is it. Okay, like this side is the positive side, so we'll place the positive side in the positive side, then the negative in the negative side, and you put it, you see 3.4 volts. The battery is not full. If it's full, it would have been 4 point something. So it's 3 point something. The battery is okay, it's working perfectly and is okay. So like now you want to test your downboard, you finish fixing charging ports and you plug it and it's not charging. You want to be sure if it's supplying currents. Like this is type C downboard, you just plug it. When you plug it, the first place you need to check or you need to test is the positive range. This is the positive range of the downboard. This is the positive side of the downboard, and you can place the negative anywhere at the ground of the downboard. So this is the ground of the downboard and this is the positive side. Let's test it to know if this downboard is working, if it's going to charge the phone. So you place it here. As you can see, it's 4.5. So the downboard is supplying current and is working perfectly well. It's working very well. So this side, you now understand where you can use to test your current. Anywhere you want to test currents, you want to know if the phone is supplying currents to the battery terminals, this is where you set your meter to and check it. And the second one we use in phone repair is this one we call continuity. This continuity, it has sound. Have you seen it? It has sound. This is where you can check if there is continuous flow in your PCB. If there is a short in your PCB, it will detect it for you. If the PCB is breached, you will also know where the problem is coming from. You will use it to know. So let's, for example, let me check something now. As for example, you have this kind of wire like this kind of wire, and you want to know where this other leg is and where this other leg is from this other side. So what you need to do now, you place your positive or your negative wire in this other side, then you put it inside here. As you can see, it's making noise. So you now understand that this other side is from this other side. If you put it here, it will not make noise. So it means this other side here is this side. So let me just check it so you see. You see, it's making noise. So you now understand where is this other side and where is this other side. Then let's use panel to check it. Like this panel is not really working well. Like this panel here and is here. Okay, you want to know if the negative battery terminals is connecting current, because this negative battery terminals is the ground, so it's supposed to supply current to the ground. So anywhere you put it, it's supposed to make noise. If it is not making noise, you know that there is a problem here. And this other side is not supposed to make noise, it's not supposed to make a sound. But if it make a sound, don't forget we are using continuity. If it make a sound from the positive side, you know there is a short, there is a problem somewhere. So you need to know where the problem is coming from. If it's from the capacitor, anywhere, you will check for it. But I don't want this video to be very long. We'll come back to how to test panel, how to troubleshoot. But first of all, we just want to know the readings of how to use the meter first. Like, let me check it for you to understand how the continuity works. You place it at anywhere the ground, then place it at the positive side. It's reading. You see, it's reading. Let me change it. You see, it's still reading. But look at if you put this other side here, is not reading. Why is not reading? Because this is the positive side. Positive side is not supposed to read, and this other side, negative side, is supposed to read. So that is how to test it. If you want to test something like LED light, you can still use your continuity side to test it. You want to know where is positive in this light, you test it. This is not the positive, you test it. You see, the light has turned on. So you now know that this other side is the positive side and this other side is the negative side. Then you want to use it to connect something, you can use it to connect something. Don't forget to like this video, don't forget to share this video. We are coming back again to test panel and to know how to test your capacitors, to know how to test so many components. Like this is MP3 panel, to know how to test the buttons, to know how to test the capacitor, the diode, the IC, know so many things here. Don't forget to like this video. Thank you for watching. See you in my next video.